Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Tabletop Noob. Today I'm going to be painting a miniature from the Shadows of Brimstone. I'm going to be painting the Saloon girl. There she goes. So I'm going to be trying to do this in steps. This is my first painting video. I've done some painting. I'm really not very good at it. I mean, really, I'm a beginner, so I'm going to be making mistakes. You're going to be seeing some mistakes. So in turn, I'm probably going to be helping you out because you're going to be seeing stuff that's going to say, hey, that doesn't look right. But anyway, let me give you a rundown of what I'm going to be using. I already primed her, and this is what I used to prime her. Duplicolor Automotive Primer Series, the Sandable primer. I used white. I've done some research. The Sandable primer is what you really want to use, just because it doesn't fill in all the details. If you can find this, unless you anything outside of anything what's actually designed for the miniatures. So if you can go to your, I found it at my hobby store, not my hobby store, duh. Found it at my local automotive store. This does come in, I found in white, black, gray, and red. So at my local store, I'm not sure if it comes in any other colors. I just chose white, just for because the colors. I just want to try to keep the colors vibrant. Other than that, I am going to be using the Shadows of Brimstone Heroes of the West paint set for the heroes. I'm not going to use any other paints while I'm doing the heroes. And I'm also going to be using the actual paintbrush that came with the set, which is the Precision Detail brush. I know it's not the best brush to be doing this with because it is a very, very fine brush. If you can see it there it is. Just because maybe this is the only paint set that you bought and you want to get started in painting your heroes. So this may be the only brush that you have. So I just want to show you that you can do it with this brush. It's probably going to be frustrating, and I'm probably going to be frustrated because, like I said, I have painted some miniatures using an actual larger brush for some of the larger areas, and it does go quicker and easier. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm going to try to do this in focus as much as possible. Like I said, I've never done a video painting before, so try to stay with me as much as possible. So, yeah. So here we go. So what we're going to start with is that the Saloon girl, I'm going to try to go with her picture as much as possible. The only thing is that on her picture here, she has some green. Well, in the Heroes set, there is no green, so I'm going to just come up with a different alternative on that. But anyway, so that's pretty much the color scheme I'm going to go with, which is pretty much mostly red. So we do have a red, it's called Saloon Red, which is right here, Saloon Red. So yeah. So let's get started. Let me shake this up here. I've actually never used these paints before. I've never used Army Painter paints, this is what these are. The paints that I've actually used like I said, I've just started painting, which is I've used Reaper, and they've actually went on pretty well. And it went on Reaper Bones miniatures, which is they say that the paint is designed for those miniatures, and I didn't have a problem. So I guess we will see how well I do with these. So yeah. So let's see here, get a little drop going here. My little palette here. My palette is just a it's a piece of wax paper. That's all it is. It's nothing special. So we'll get some paint going here. Let's see how well this turns out. So here we go. Get some paint on the brush. And everything we want red is going to be painted red, which is most of the miniature. So here we go. So this is going to be red. Just do everything red. I'm probably going to have to do another coat, I'm thinking. We'll find out. Do I want that red? Yeah, we'll do this red too. I'll avoid that part there, just because I want that white, and I don't want to have to go over that. I don't want to have to go over type of red. If my hands are shaky, I actually am on medication that causes that a little bit. It just kind of shows that even if your hands are shaky, you can do this. You know? It's no big deal. I mean, I'm not looking for some stellar paint job. I'm just looking for something for the tabletop. And there's nothing wrong if you want to do something really cool and really badass, you know? I mean, I've seen some people do some really badass paint jobs, and that's really awesome. Someday, I hope that I can put out a really cool paint job and go, you know what? Wow, I did that. My big ass Paul's getting in the way here, I think. But right now, my main focus is something that I can put on the table and still say, you know what, that looks decent enough, and I did it. I think my light might be too bright. But I want to be able to see it. It might be too bright for my camera. I think my camera is going. I think it might be washing that out. So let me turn my light. That looks like a little bit better. Like I said, I'm still learning a little bit of some of the camera tricks and stuff. Leave some comments. Let me know. You know. I mean, if you do some painting and you film it and put it on YouTube or whatever, and you've overcome some of the challenges. Oops. Obviously, you can't see what I'm doing if I don't have it on the camera. You know, let me know. I mean, I don't know. I'm learning. let me finish the back here, since I didn't. Which I should have, but I didn't. Alright, well, let me finish everything up that's going to be red as I hit the camera, and we'll be back. Okay, here she is. I got everything that I want red. Now it's time to move on to another color, which I'm thinking probably, let's see. No. Well, we can probably go ahead and work on her flesh, which I'm thinking is going to be her legs and her face, her arms, her hands. Yeah. So, whoops. Yeah. Make everybody nauseous. Woohoo! Destroy everything. Okay. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the light flesh, I think. Hopefully this works out. If not, whoops. A little blip. And get some water in there. Maybe just a touch more. Okay, that looks like it might be good. And away we go. Let's go ahead and start with our legs. No. I wonder if I should have put down another, maybe a base coat or something first, and then put that on top. I'm wondering. Oh, that's cool. See, look, I made a mistake. I just got like flesh all over the red. That's cool. We can come back and fix that. Because of my non-compliant hands. I don't know. Well, we'll have to see. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and finish up the skin tone, fix my mistake, and I'll be right back. Okay, I got all of that done. Got So now what I'm going to do, I figured I'll just go back through and do my touch-ups after I get all the base coats and everything done that I want to get done. So I think now I'm going to work on everything that I want black. So which is going to be her skirt there. Come on, focus. There we go. Her skirt there. Her little ruffles there and there. She's got some little, yeah, that's what they're called. Some deals there on her legs there. I'm going to try to get in there the best I can. She's got some little frou-frous there across the top there. Then I want to try to get black. I'm going to try to see if I can get her laces on her boots there black. And she's got some lace there on the back here. I want to try to get those black. And so yeah. So we have Shadow Black from the paint set. Focus. There we go. Shadow Black. Just drop. Maybe. What do I do? Dry up or something? Have a little bit dry up in the bottom. That's what it looks like. Got a pen or something. Let's try this again. That's probably gonna go splat now. It's gonna suck. Oh, just like I said it was going to. Well, doesn't that just suck? Well, I got some black. That's what happens. Well, shit. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up and do the painting, and I'll get back to you. Okay, well, after I cleaned up that mess. Well, full disclosure, I didn't use the black from the paint set, so I ended up using the Reaper Master Series paint here. So I ended up using their pure black. A little disappointing because, I mean, I'm not sure what happened other than I guess that it just dried up inside and it just caked everything up. It sounded like that there was some liquid inside when I was shaking it. When it wasn't coming out of the dropper, I poked a hole in it and still squeezed it, and I guess it just formed a skin inside, I guess. And that's when it just kind of blew out everything out. So yeah, I'm pretty disappointed in that, actually. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's just, so far I haven't had any problems with the paints that I've used so far. So that might be something, I don't know if that's a problem with all of War paints or just this line or what, I don't know. That might be something that you might want to look out for. But anyway, I did kind of skip ahead and I painted her hair after I got some other details painted black. There is some spots that I missed, and I am going to go back and paint that. I painted her hair. What I did, I mixed dark flesh with the desert yellow that comes with it. Just one drop of each and mix them together. So now I think I'm just going to go ahead and work on the white, which is just the her boa there, and then her little top piece here, because her little hat is like a two-piece deal, so I painted that black as well. And then that part there white, and so the top there is white and her bow is white, and then her gun, just so I don't have to keep showing you, I'm going to paint her gun of course the pistol metal. Yeah, I got paint everywhere. The pistol metal, and I'm thinking just inside of her hand there, you can see the there we go. Just inside her hand there, if I can get that in there, you can see the butt of the gun. I'm thinking about painting the handle there, the just straight desert yellow, instead of maybe white or something, just to mix it up a little bit, to give it kind of like a maybe an off pearl type of color. And then that'll be done with the base coat. And I'm gonna do another video with highlights and everything else. It's gonna be a separate video, because I'm not sure how long this video is going to be with editing and everything. I just don't want it to be a great big long video. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish that up, and I'll come back, show you what it all looks like. I know there's some spots that I had missed, and that's common, you know. But you want to, before you do the highlights, you definitely want to make sure after you get all the base down, you want to go back through and make sure you get all the spots that you missed and everything, and then do your, because I am going to use the ink. I'm going to ink it and then do the highlights and everything. So that's going to be another video. But let me go ahead and do that, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. I'll be right back. Okay, there she is. This is all base coated. I just need to hit all the spots that I missed, which isn't going to be that hard. So yeah. I think so far she's came out pretty good. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share. You know the deal. So thanks for watching.